Man, oh man, what a game that was. But not for Madrid. For Manchester City. I mean, where to begin, guys? Where to begin? It's literally just it's incredible. All right, we have a lot to talk about. This is the post-match analysis for the Madrid beating from Manchester City 4-0. If you guys clicked on this video, we're gonna be ranting for a little bit, just discussing what happened, what went wrong, and just what's for the future. So I hope you guys have a little bit of time to listen to this, and if you do, drop a like in the video. I appreciate you guys for being here. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are not subscribed. Let's get into it, man. We knew Man City was gonna dominate. We knew that they were gonna come out swinging. Maybe first 20 minutes we knew that Man City were going to be all over Madrid. I think everybody expected that. But the fact that Madrid players were not even pressing, they were not trying to win them back. I get we have to absorb the pressure, but I mean, it's just baffling that the first actual pass that Madrid made, I don't know where I saw this, but it was a stat. The first Madrid pass that was made, like an actual completed pass, was in the kickoff from the goal that Man City scored. Like, how is that even? Man City's first goal came in the 23rd minute. 23rd minute. So you're telling me that for 23 minutes, Madrid did not... I mean, it's crazy to even say. Like, we got to give all credit where credit's due. Man City 100% deserved the W. Like, these guys deserve to be in the final. They deserve it all. The way they're set up, the way they were playing for each other, that they were pressuring. It was like they were a team. They were actually a team. Madrid, on the other hand, it's almost as if they didn't know what they were there to do. Like, they knew they were there to absorb the pressure because Ancelotti told them many times that we have to absorb the pressure. We need to suffer. But that was like their only game plan, because once they recovered the ball, they didn't try to get any foul to get possession. When Madrid got the ball back, Man City pressed like super high up. In those situations, typically what you want to do is you want to try to draw a foul, calm the game down a little bit, and get your possession in. They got the ball, they just lost it right away. They made incomplete passes, and that's just what happened. So that was the first thing. Obviously, Man City managed to score twice in the first half, and I think at that point everyone still had a little bit of hope because of what happened last year. But the way we were playing, I honestly didn't have hope. The way I saw our players running towards the ball, they weren't even trying to make the tackles. They weren't being aggressive. And maybe except Courtois. Militao was doing all right. He wasn't like doing amazing, but he was doing all right against Holland. Kroos was doing pretty good. He was doing what he can. I mean, this guy's not a young bird. This guy is definitely developed. The ones that really surprised me that I was like, what are we doing? Camavinga, I don't blame him too much because Camavinga is not a left back. We cannot expect him to have a top performing game, every time. Yes, he had a good game against Barca. Yes, he had a good game maybe in Man City's first leg, but Man City see that this guy is not a left back, so I mean, you guys can tell they targeted his side so much. They didn't try to beat him in pace. That was not the plan, because Bernardo Silva is not gonna win in pace, but Bernardo Silva definitely will work around Camavinga. He moved around him like it was nothing. There was other players making runs behind Camavinga, such as Gundogan, Bruyne, even Stones got behind there at one point. Rodri and Alaba and Camavinga were just exposed many times, guys. The first goal comes from Camavinga's side. The player goes behind Alaba. Like, it's just it was a good, well-worked plan by Man City. And I mean, like I said, we can't blame him because Camavinga is not even a left back. We can't expect this guy to do things the left back should be able to do. So that's one of the players that I was just like, damn, it just sucks that he didn't have a good game. Alaba, what can we say? It just wasn't his day. First leg, he did really good with Rudiger. Second leg, I think him and Militao just were not clicking. Courtois, I mean, the best of the bunch, to be honest. If it wasn't for Courtois, this would have been 6-0, 5-0 easily, maybe more. The saves that Courtois was doing were just unbelievable, out of this world. Courtois, literally our savior yet again. Militao, I mean, he did his job against Holland, but that's the thing that brought us down, is the fact that we focused so much on stopping Holland that we didn't focus on pressuring the playmakers, pressuring Gundogan, pressuring Grealish, pressuring De Bruyne, Silva. We were just focused on not giving Holland space. That's where we just failed. Carvajal just wasn't his night tonight. He has those times, Carvajal, where he has either a prime Carvajal, or you get just a very bad Carvajal who does the bad decisions, who just gets beat by pace, beat by dribbles. And that was the Carvajal tonight. He didn't look confident. He wasn't getting help from Rodrigo. I mean, this is just the thing that frustrated me the most. I'll get to Rodrigo in a little bit. Valverde, Valverde. No, it wasn't Valverde's night either, because now I'm remembering some touches and some passes that he did. They were just bad. Even the pressure from Valverde was bad today, and he's the one that's supposed to be out there running back and forth. Kill your energy. We have players who can take up Valverde's spot in the second half. Valverde was just not doing it today, and every time he did get the ball, sloppy, just give it away, bad passes, could not connect the pass to Vinny. Vinny could not dribble the ball forward. It was just not his night. Toni Kroos, like I said, I think one of the best of the bunch. He's not going to be the one to get us out of pressure when the team isn't helping him, but he did do it in some chances. Now, Madrids, again, one of those players that you can't really hate. Say that, man, this guy sucked today. Wasn't his night. Did some good passes here and there. He did get us out of pressure, but he just didn't give us the magic that we usually expect from Madrids. Just an average performance from him. Vinny, what can we say, guys? Vinny tried against Walker, but the fact that Man City are just so comfortable because they know there's no threat from the other two, which is Benzema and Rodrigo, guys. There's no threat there. So they overhauled Vinny's side. He was just next to him because he knew there was no danger anywhere else. So Walker had literally he had nothing else to do than just cover Vinny. He did not have to think, oh man, there's another attacker. Let me see. Do I need to help my teammate? No one. Benzema, I don't know. What's going on with Benz these days, guys? He can't control the ball. There was times where if he had the ball controlled decently, like he has shown us in the past, maybe he could have laid it off. Maybe he could have started a counterattack. He could use his body to try to open up space. Nothing. I don't know. Rodrigo really disappointed me today. Not just on the attacking, because I know this game we didn't have a lot of attacking options, right? We didn't have a lot of attacking counterattacks. I mean, that's just besides the point because we just weren't out there to chase the counterattacks. We weren't out there to chase the ball. We weren't trying to recover. It was just a bad game from Madrid, guys. But the thing that bothered me about Rodrigo is the pressure, and a lot of players as well. Pressure that Rodrigo was putting on the ball when people had it around him. He could have helped Carvajal a lot more. There was a few chances that I saw Rodri or Gundogan cross the ball, and Rodrigo ran up instead of like actually trying to make a tackle, trying to intercept the cross, trying to make it seem like you don't want that cross to go in, because why would you? There's Haaland, there's dangerous players in the box. All he does, this is his legs. He just lifts it like that. Literally bothered me so much because his attitude was just sloppy, just lazy, trying to get to the pressure, just trying to be there, not really trying to get physical with the players, not trying to push them, not trying to fight for it like we usually see. This is what really annoyed me of Rodrigo, and a lot, like I said, a lot of the players did this as well. I mean, Vinny, he can't do it all, guys. He's literally the only danger we have. So whenever we actually had a counterattack going, Benzema was not there to do anything. Rodrigo was not there. So we can't expect Vinny to have a top game every single game, especially when the team is not doing anything. We can't expect Vinny to be the guy to break us out of something like that. So yes, Vinny didn't have a great game, same as other players. Everyone has fault here. I mean, just take a look at this right here. It's just insane. It's just a whole performance that was bad from us. It was just a bad performance overall, guys. This is a reality check from Madrid that we're not on par with a team like Man City. We have Man City, who you see is all green, and not just because they won. No, every single player in Man City had a great game. Haaland, I think maybe out of the bunch had the worst one, but just because Haaland was man marked by the whole Madrid team, and Madrid was just worried about this one guy, even though Haaland nearly could have scored 3 goals this game. So Madrid trying to mark this guy the whole game, and he still nearly gets 3 goals. Like, how does that even work? Gundogan and De Bruyne, I mean, these guys are just the engine, the mind of Man City. These guys are, man, I get that we don't want to give Haaland space to run, but we have Militao, who has a lot of pace. Militao should be able to catch up to him in the case that were to happen. So Alaba, Carvajal, and Camavinga could have pushed up a little bit. When the ball is here, we're all over here, and the ball is right here, and by the time we get here, these guys are nowhere to be found. They're still over here with Haaland. Like, for what? Go up. Leave Haaland to Militao. And that's what killed us, is the midfield and the defense just not pressuring at right times. And I mean, Bernardo Silva, guys, I mean, this guy's just literally, it seemed like he was Messi without the pace. This guy's ball dribbling is just insane. Every time he got the ball, you just knew he was not gonna lose that ball. It's insane, guys. It's insane. I honestly don't know what the instructions. I just don't think there was a plan B here. That's it, man. We got to give credit where credit's due. Again, Man City are going to the final as the better team throughout the whole competition. Hopefully this is a wake-up call for us, because we need a back. We need a left back. Come on, man. Why are we using Camavinga in this game? We should be using Nacho at the very least, or Mendy. Like, Mendy would have done a better job, because Mendy knows defensively a little bit more. Like, I get Camavinga has good games here and there, but he said it many times. He's not the guy for the job. He doesn't like playing left back. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, guys. I'm open to discuss. Midfield next season is going to look different. Bellingham, hopefully he comes over to the squad. I think the midfield next season has to be a midfield we experiment a lot with. Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Bellingham, Valverde. We have a lot of options there. In the attack, we need a new striker. We need a backup striker, someone with more intensity, someone with more fight in them. Benzema, yes, he won the Ballon d'Or, great player, but he's starting to decline, and I think we all see it. As much as we don't want to say Benzema did not have a good season this season, Rodrigo, it's just 50-50, man. Rodrigo can literally be prime sometimes CR9 one day do the plays and then sometimes he just disappears. And I think it's not his fault. It's not his position. He doesn't like being a right winger. You're a right-footed player. You want to be here, but he can't be here because Vinny is right here. We'll see what happens next season. We'll see how the squad is looking like. But I think this is just a reality check for us that we need to improve, and we can't do the same thing every season with the same squad. We need to invest. And yes, Mbappe this, Mbappe that, Bellingham this, Bellingham that. It's a lot of talk, but we need to actually start showing out. Whew. It's a lot, guys, a lot. But there's any Man City fans watching this, I just give you guys a big congratulations. You guys deserve it. You guys absolutely just no even challenge there. You guys just did your thing, absolutely outplayed us. And Madrid fans, we will be at the top once again very soon. Maybe next season, maybe the season after that, but we will be up there yet again. We will be the reigning champions once again. The 15th trophy, La Quince, will come back home one day. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know how you guys think that we can improve this team, how we can move on from this, and what players do we need to bring in. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did watch to the end, I appreciate that. Drop a like on the video, hit that subscribe button if you guys want to see more football content, IRL stuff coming soon, FIFA stuff definitely coming out. I'll catch you guys in the next one. We'll see who wins the final, guys. I think honestly it's going to be closer than we think. They are great defensively. They have been great in form. Lautaro has great abilities. It's going to be a good final. I think it's going to be a good final, but at the end of the day, I think City is going to take it 3-1. We'll see how that goes. You guys let me know your prediction in the comments. I'll catch you guys in the next one.